messages. But, you know, this is completely not okay. Because they tried to let policy slide and allow my rights to be violated by Lynn. It's never been resolved. My last communication with Doctor was she was going to contact me as soon as the courts were open again to make sure that that got in front of a judge. They've sent me nothing documented. They keep engaging with Sarah. They keep having Robin mess with my court file. Robin, the one that, you know, brought DMHLA to perjure the courts, yeah, she contacted Department 90 while I was there this last time because I caught them having tried to claim that I lived in an encampment. I paid for a trial. I got defrauded all over the place. As you guys know, LA Can Network conflicts me out with self-help as they did, and they played the game of claiming they represented me in the eviction. Robin claimed there was a trial already occurred February 19th, and that I was represented by a judge. My next hearing with the judge, he assured me that this registry was going to go public, that there was no concerns. Clearly, Robin's the only one with concerns. My life's at threat. I got a felony assault on me yesterday by an LA Can Network employee who's so freaking out because they thought I was going to harm him or as he tried to instigate things, that he's documented it now in emails to other people trying to get support for, well, he's contacting the people that called the cops. I don't know why anybody feels that I don't deserve to have my contractual rights. I don't know why anybody feels that it's acceptable that Carol Sobel is in conflict of federal HUD voucher programs to assure that things are safe and accountable. I don't know why anybody thinks it's okay that now you guys have known I have no social services, or maybe I'm not compliant. Whatever. Nobody's notified the housing authority, and this started in October. I did a Freedom of Information request with LADBS about this property here, and I proved, yes, indeed, they are currently still hiding two very serious citations. One for their illegal office that they got the $14 million to build rows by putting in here, which caused severe structural damage to the building. There's 9 illegal units here. Public Health had me cited since November. You know, I have everybody acknowledging things are wrong. There is not going to be a legal solution for this. So unless Miriam's hope is that I am detained and killed in custody like Corey Schmidt, we're going to have to resolve this. Literally, I was not able to get a restraining order today based on me being defrauded before about policy and programs and me questioning that and me getting assured it was going to be rectified and they won't send me nothing headered. I have George Ellis saying that my email exchange with him is good enough and he doesn't know when they're going to respond. This is pretty disgusting. I don't know why anybody thinks Carol's doing anything good for society. Y'all don't know anything except for what she tells you. But there is no staff for any programs. They are defrauding and embezzling the money just as they have with my own case now for 8 months? Because they haven't notified housing that I'm not participating in programs that they're collecting money on. And so we keep trying to go and have me go to mental health. Mental health court knows that that's not going to work out. And that's really not going to work out. And what I caught Nick Holt doing, and the fact that I figured out how he's getting paid to do this, disturbed. I don't live in an encampment in Culver City. The games need to stop with my life and my rights. I did nothing but try to be super compliant and diligent and a responsible adult. And all I did is literally, I went to go where I was told the ADA coordinator is, and instead, Sybil lies to me, sends me to a different clerk's office that has no right to be dealing with my UD, knowing that that's Ball's girlfriend, and defrauding me and not getting any files to the judge, and then having the judge perjured by Department of Mental Health with a completely fictitious claim that they had programs, medication, and placement ready for me because LAWA was itching to scoop me up. Well, that same restraining orders, all these restraining orders that I supposedly have on court record that come from there and Sybil, LAPD doesn't have record of those. So now the 70 charges they're trying to say that I breached and I have to face court in 2 days, why Miriam figures she's going to ask for a couple days in further violation of my life, rights, and safety when I'm there for a restraining order. But okay, yeah, well, I have LAPD incident report card and on video because the weirdo came out, tried to demand that I'm arrested while I'm engaged with officers minding my own business because of the verbiage you guys ascribe to this. Again, LAPD's like, what are you talking about? Yeah, no, there's no restraining order on file. So I could have never violated it, and I followed up with LAWA. So it's very clear the county, super issues. They don't like me. It's not my fault you guys keep trying to stick me in dangerous positions. Shouldn't hand someone a contract that says things are one way when you plan on defrauding program money to make land buys. That's opulently clear on the contract that Lynn was trying to hide. Because even to the judge, they tried to lie to the judge, and they have the lady that signs it explain that, yeah, no, this is legal when it says I'm an employee for St. Joseph's because we own it. And I put my fiscals in when I could never disperse any programs because my company, Venice Community Housing, is not qualified or authorized to be getting those funds or distributing services. So I've been attacked repeatedly in my home. I've had a gun pulled on me by the dude that ends up with a restraining order on me, and LAWA hides that. It's not in my discovery. Lynn chased off my mom. That's someone that we have restraining orders in between us anyway. I don't know where she feels like it's her place and George Ellis's because, oh, we've decided some lady on the phone sounds concerned. So we're going to go ahead and give her legal advice to assure that it's demanded of him that he either does this or when I'm like, yo, can I please have like even records of your communications with them? No, she won't give them to me. We have restraining orders, and she feels she was authorized to do this and that I have been fucking up for 8 months. That's super not acceptable. I didn't do anything but go, hey, I'm supposed to have a social worker, and they're not allowed to hear me in court like this because I'm supposed to be in Section 8 with programs to assure that I'm not treated like this and my rights aren't abused. And instead of them having done it, it's now Miriam. Why? I didn't even like Miriam knew that they had done me wrong way early because when I first contacted Lynn, I still wanted to be polite. Okay, you hung up.